Hey, it's Roman Edmond here. Just wanted to take some time out, reach out to you guys. Um, Big thing here for me is in the journey of writing a book, I finally was able to have some positive tractions today. In the past, I've written down and I have a table of contents and how I want to deliver things. And I've been about, I would say, 60 days past due and jumping in and starting developing my, chapter and the meat of the book. However, today I was able to hit two chapters, which to me is a big accomplishment. One on mentors and number two on goal setting. So for you guys don't know, the book is going to be on personal development, keys to success. Not too sure of the title and things of that nature, but the whole idea is that it's going to be a collection of information that one can use in order to improve their current situation and hopefully identify what they are lacking in order to move forward in finding the success that everyone deserves. So, the first chapter I created, or I finished up today, had to do with mentors and finding a mentor and the importance of a mentor and providing more of a definition of what a mentor is, what do they do, how to hold them accountable, how to hold yourself accountable, what are the various ways that you can find one, and the like. I talk about mentors and success. I think that's one thing that people sometimes shortchange and don't realize, but having a mentor is one of the most important things in order to ensure success. If you look at any person that's been successful that you can think of, that may be on TV or on your personal life, they've had a mentor of sorts. I challenge you to find someone that didn't have a mentor. I don't think those people exist. I mean, even contemporary now, you look at Jay-Z, he had a mentor. His name was Jazzo. You look at Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, he had Dean Smith and Phil Jackson. So everyone has a mentor, someone that they can, number one, throw ideas at and get information from. Number two, be able to get the emotional push when they need to. And number three, someone to provide them insight on the road that they are about to endure. And that's the key with a mentor. And so, one of the suggestions I have is ideally you would want to find a mentor that's either 10 to 20 years your senior because they've been through your path and they can provide you some of the shortcuts, if you will, or at least areas where you can avoid some issues and landmines. So that's very important. Number two, with the mentor, you should find someone that may be really aligned and closer to exactly where you want to go. And that's why it's so important to understand your objectives and your goals and what you want to be. So, for example, if I want to be a professional NBA athlete, then my goal would be to find a mentor that has played in the NBA. That would be the best case scenario. If I can't find someone like that, perhaps I can find a coach that's played in the NBA or an individual that's played in professional leagues or things of that nature. So the closer that you can align yourself to someone, the better. That's not saying that if I found a professional baseball player and he became my mentor, that would not add value. It would add value because he was a professional athlete, and for him to get there, there are going to be very similar activities that a basketball player that wants to be a professional would have to take. But again, the closer that person is aligned to where you want to go, the better. And then number two chapter that I worked on today had to do with goal setting. And that obviously is a very important thing that you need to have. Goal setting, the first thing you need to realize is no goal counts unless it's written down and it's readily available for you to look at. That's number one. Number two, you need to look at it every day. You need to create strong, solid goals. And one principle that people use is called a SMART goal, where your goals need to be simple, but yet specific, measurable, actionable, which is also achievable, realistic, and then time bound. And I go into my book with the specific details about that. But at the end of the day, your goals need to be concrete, where you can actually draw out action plans and a strategy behind it. These two things that I talked about, having mentor and goals, if you decide to just follow those two things, your life would be enriched tremendously. So I'm geeked up. I think I got down, I don't know, 40, 50 pages worth of knowledge in respect to those two chapters. And hopefully I can keep the momentum going forward and see if I can still hit my milestone of finishing up the book by the end of the summer. Anyway, thank you for your time, and I'll speak to you guys later.